Oh, look. Hello, everybody. Look what I'm looking at. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us, for past likes, comments, etc. It's a whole new day. And, folks, we've brought Port Douglas forward. I looked at the weather and I thought we're going to have a few nice days this week, so I cancelled the other booking, found a cheaper one actually, a little bit 4k's out, but still all part of Port Douglas. So we're heading there for the night. Now we're taking this up at Mareeba. Now Mareeba is the other larger town on the Atherton Tablelands. Temperatures vary greatly. Mareeba, I find, is extremely hot in the summer, but it has a lot to offer tourism wise, and I would suggest people stop and have a good look around at what Mareeba has to offer. Now, many years ago when we were here, we came to a place called the Coffee Works, because they grow coffee up here, and it was fantastic. It's coffee and chocolate actually. They make one of the things that I still remember is your lemon myrtle chocolate, chili chocolate, all those different chocolates. They're all yummy. But they have a museum, and when you go in there, and you go through the museum yourself, but what's in there, and it's probably they've added a lot more to it probably since we were there, coffee pots and tea pots of great interest that go right back in time, and it's really, really interesting to see, and you think, look at that, Mum and Dad had one of those when I was a kid, you know, that sort of thing. Great place to visit, and then if you pay, you get a sampling, I guess, of the chocolates, and I can't remember if you get a sampling of coffee. I've honestly forgotten, but it's a really good place to go, is the Coffee Works. They also have this Skyberry Cafe. Now that's another great place to go and eat and have lunch, just have a cup of coffee, whatever, but it looks out onto I don't think it looks out onto the coffee plantation, but it has a good outlook, and it's another great place to go to. Look, there's others. Further up here is the Golden Drop Winery, and that's mango. The Golden Drop Winery, I think they specialise something to do with mango. Maybe it's mango wine. I'm not a real wine drinker, except sparkling. So I've never bought anything there. But we're just going through the main street now. It's rather a long main street. I'm just trying to think if they have an actual shopping centre, like a mall or something, but I don't think so. But it's quite hot here now, and It'll be quite warm in Port Douglas, and we have a lovely pool to have a swim in when we get there. Now we'll be going down the Kuranda range. I'd say I'll be fairly slow on that. I might be pulling over a fair bit because it's a very busy range. So my guess is that I'll be a bit slow taking it in and being very careful. We're going to pull over here. I think Tom wants to put the drone up and do a view of Mariba and surrounds. So we're just going to pull over for a second, and folks will be back with you shortly. Thank you. Folks, what you're looking at there is the other half of Heckle and Jekyll. Or today, he is both Heckle and Jekyll. So we pull over to put the drone up, and he takes his little package and he goes over to a table, and then we hear, oh no. So we've got a flat battery on the phone that's needed for the drone. Okay, so right. Is it ever going to get right? Now, so not only that, then he's taking a long time fiddling around, like he does. He fiddles around. Shocking. Hang on, can't concentrate and reverse at the same time. I mean, I can't concentrate. So, folks, I'm thinking, what on earth is he doing? Fiddling around at that bike for so long. He's fiddling, looking at something. And then I walk over. Oh no, he says, again. So the battery pack and everything that he needs to charge the phone for the drone is left behind at Anna and Posse's. Look, I don't know. What do you do with him? What do you do? So then he fiddles some more and eventually finds something that he thinks will be okay. So obviously we won't be droning today. Well, maybe, we'll see. He's pointing at all the op shops because when we were up here, we used to visit all the op shops. But that's in another life, because we used to make things and sell at markets, and we'd make them from stuff at op shops. We did very well. So he's bringing back my memory of all the op shops that we visited. We used to, when we were travelling in not the motor car and caravan, and we went right down when the kids lived at Mildura. Anna and Poss lived at Mildura for a time. So we'd go down there, but on the way down there we would do markets, make things on the way, do markets, and oops, what's over there? Constable Plod. And then we left there and we travelled all the way up here to Cairns for Tennille. No, what's he? He's pointing. No, he's. And it paid for all of the fuel because there was it was expensive for fuel. But anyway, that's our little hiccup for the day. Now that's the start of the day. But we have warned you, we are a bit of a, non-professional couple. But we're likeable, folks. We're just so damn likeable, aren't we? Well, I hope we are. Anyway, not to worry, we're going to hit this Kuranda range. It's a dangerous range. You always hear of a truck going over or a car crash or something. There's always something happening on the range. Let's hope today it's not a Ryker 600. Now, I bit the bullet, folks, the other day. I got sick of the rain and the damn rain suit that I was wearing, and it was so old, and it looked okay, but it was so old, I think it was allowing water through. The same with the jacket that I brought with me. I have other jackets at home, but they're very, very old jackets. So I bit the bullet and rang up a bike shop on Saturday, and it was called Extreme Motorcycles, and they're based at Tolga, and such a great little shop. And the lady there, I can't remember her name, very, very helpful. She was so good. So if you live up this way, you probably already know about it, but I'll give Extreme Motorcycles at Tolga a plug, because I was so impressed with her service. They were closing at 12 o'clock on Saturday, and we were there a little bit late, but they had some wet gear, unisex, but not a lot. But I bit the bullet and I ended up purchasing a new jacket, and that is waterproof with the lining in. It cost me more than what I thought, but she said something interesting, because I had said to her how my jackets, all of my jackets, all three of them, are over 10 years old, and she said, well, you probably find that they're actually illegal. I don't know how anyone could pull you up on an illegal jacket, because some people don't even wear jackets, but so I'm a bit perplexed on that, but I can understand what she's saying at the same time. And she said something, and I did mean to look it up and read about it, and I haven't done so yet, so that I will do that. Something about the Kevlar, so it must deteriorate. I'm not sure on that story. So I did purchase myself the pants, dry rider pants. Great big things they are, like big puff-daloons. And a long jacket. Now I look like the lollipop lady. It is high vis. I'll have to display it later and get Tom to film me so you can see the jacket. It's RJ's, but it's very, very, I must have short arms. It's very long in the arm. Quite fitting. I just can't stand it. Clothes, the whole bang lot. So I have got, what's he pointing at that for? I have got a larger size, but I'm extremely comfortable in it. What are we doing over here, folks? Okay, what are you doing?
You finished recording?
No, I was talking about my jacket, but what are we doing here? Oh, nice. Hello again, picking it up here as we are approaching Kuranda. Now Kuranda, we might stop and show you a little bit, I'm not sure, but we'll go down from Kuranda to the outskirts of Cairns and then make our way along to Port Douglas. Range closed. That's night work. That would be night work because of Cyclone Jasper. Has done some damage and they're still in repair. Kuranda is the place where you can catch the rail train, the old train, that bit of a rattler. I really like it though. I don't know why I just hit that pothole, but I did. You can catch a train from Cairns Central, and it takes a while, and it rattles all the way up to here to Kuranda, and it's really, really nice. Anna says she hates the wooden seats. I don't think I was bothered by them. I've been up a couple of times, and I wouldn't mind doing it again while we're here, but we'll see what happens. It would be great to do it now because you get to a spot where the falls come down over the train, all the wash, the mist, and you can either take the railway back or you can catch the Sky Rail, and that's really nice as well because it actually goes down over the canopy and it's quite scenic, except of course if it's foggy. I think Kuranda's a bit alternate. So a shout out to one of my subscribers just recently telling me about Kuranda when he was here many years ago. So I'll just pan around a little bit so that you can see. Very touristy. A couple of buses in here at the moment. It's school holidays, folks. It's really probably not the best time even to be going up to Port Douglas, but I really wanted to catch the good weather while we could. But obviously these people are on the bus or off the train, or look, they have a market over there. It's just one of those places that people love to come and see. Very leafy, of course, a lot of palms, etc., etc. But if you do come to Cairns, I would say that is one of the things that would be on your bucket list. I can't remember what it cost. It's certainly not super cheap. And of course the prices would have risen since I was on it last. But set some money aside for the rail trip. And you can come up on the Sky Rail and go down on the train. Yep, see, people are very friendly. They're thanking me for letting them cross the road. It is a pedestrian after all. I don't think Tom knows where he's going, actually. Or should I say Heckle Jekyll? He's Heckle Jekyll today because he's the two combined. Some magnificent palms up here. I don't know how cold, if it gets cold at all, it would get in Kuranda. It is, I don't know how far above sea level it is. Full of, we're not informative today, folks. but I don't think it would get very cool, maybe in the mornings, not like it does up where Anna and Poss live. It's a bit of a wonky road here. I don't know. I don't think we're on the proper road yet. I don't know. I have no idea where I'm going. But I get lost in a paper bag. I need a guide. Okay, we're going to Din Din. Din Din. I would love a cassowary to just pop its head out here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, Heckle Jekyll, what is it we're doing?
Hang on. I'm not both.
Yes, you are. You're both today. I'm sorry. Look at that tree. What a mangled mess. We're going to look at the Barren Falls.
And if you're not careful, I'm going to throw you in there.
That would be nice. How far a walk is it?
Don't know.
Folks, the nearest thing to a bit of wildlife we can show you at the moment is the old scrub turkey or bush turkey. They're everywhere, but they're down in Brisbane as well. They're everywhere. Right, so that's the exciting bit of wildlife. Now, after much fiddling,
Whose fault was that?
yeah, we know whose fault that was. We're just going to have a little walk to the Barren Falls. Does it take long to go down the range?
20 minutes maybe?
So half hour maybe for me. Now this is the canopy walk, and I don't recall ever coming here. Is this fairly new?
We have been.
Oh, have we? Okay.
Now they can't hear me, so you'll have to do all the talking.
Okay, there's people taking beautiful shots of themselves over here. Do you know what it is above sea level here?
No, but I'll put it in the...
We'll put something on the description on the screen just in case you're interested.
There's some wildlife.
Yes, there's wildlife.
Just here on the railing. Just there.
Oh, very funny. That's a praying mantis, folks. They breed them big here in Australia. So here's the Barren Falls. I think the view is probably a bit better when you're down further of the big gush, but it's pretty up the top. Certainly not a what you see over in the US or Canada or Argentina or those places, but still pretty. No Niagara Falls, put it that way, but we love it. So we're going down one more. Going down a bit further, folks. Folks, we're still walking, and
It's been an hour or so, hasn't it, walking?
no, it hasn't been an hour or so, but I can tell you that this is down, and this means that I have to walk back up. Hello. How much further down?
Not too far.
About 50 metres.
Right, because
You
I'm
get-
very lazy, you know.
The best view is just don't bother going down to the railway station. The lookout that's about 50 metres that way
Yep.
is the best view.
Okay, thanks for that. Ta. You said don't go to the railway station. 50 metres this way. And that's it. Oh, there's the railway line there. He said don't go to the railway station, and there's the railway station there. Oh, okay.
Thankfully it's not raining.
Oh, folks, when we saw a blue sky today, we were very happy.
Very thick fog this morning.
Apparently very thick fog, which means a nice warm day, and that was up at Herberton. Of course, I didn't see it because I was still asleep. Oh, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, pretty.
Almost an F word.
No, that's lovely. We didn't walk there. No.
That's the railway. That's the railway station.
That just along there.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
That's the
Okay.
railway platform.
Oh, okay. And there's that other viewing platform over there. It won't pick up on the camera, I don't think. So there's plenty of walks.
I've zoomed in a little bit, so it probably will get that platform over there.
Just walking through the rainforest is nice. If you like hiking and all that sort of thing, this is the place to be. Yes, that'd be lovely to sit in.
Wouldn't it?
I don't think you'd be allowed to do that. That would be lovely. I love the way it falls from different areas.
Yeah.
There's one over here, and then the big one, smaller one, and then one over there.
That two over there.
Yeah, and then from the top. And if you, no, up there, I just saw one go past as the sky,
Oh, there it is up there.
yeah, the sky rail.
I'll zoom in on it.
So, I don't know whether you can see it, but that's the sky rail. And that's really well worth it.
Tell them we're trying that.
So much so that I think we should try and do it.
Yeah. Look out, chaps. We've come across the North Queensland white ant. It's a big hooer. It's resting. Yeah.
I just don't know whether I should poke my finger in there or not.
No, he's still resting. Okay, you can do the commentary.
Tom is very interested in this tree, folks.
You said it too.
Well, I know I did, but and we've called it the camo tree
Yeah,
because it really does look like camouflage.
it does. The tree's a lot bigger than it looks on camera. See? Head, tree. Head, tree. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we take this up with a voiceover because, again, I don't know how I've done it, but I've lost the audio. We're going to have to look into what's going on with our microphone and the receiver. Something went wrong again, and clearly I've done something, and I don't know what it is, but there's more. We've also lost the footage of going down the Coranda Range and all the way along to Port Douglas. We thought it was recording, but it wasn't. Or if it looked like it was, there's something went wrong. And we're just not smart enough to work it out. Well, I'm not. It's not nothing to do with Wendy. I put it on there for her. She doesn't have to sort of know what's going on. It's my fault, and I'm the oaf. So, yeah, very unhappy about that, because there's a lot of good footage in there that we just don't have. But we will do it again, and we will get it, and hopefully get it to you guys at some point. So I apologise for my stupidity, and let's see if we can somehow retrieve something out of this and learn from it. Anyway guys, so this is the lead up to the Kuranda range. It's still quite a ways between Kuranda and the steep run down, and there was a hell of a lot of roadworks going down. But if we can do it again, you'll see that. The Sky Rail runs down and crosses the Kuranda range at a couple of places. Pretty hard to notice probably while you're riding, to look up and see the gondolas, but they are there. So we will try to do it again, and next time capture it properly. All right, chaps, we'll leave this here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hooroo. Ladies and gentlemen, you find us in our digs for the night. We've already been down to the pool. That'll be down there somewhere. Very nice, a bit warm, but very nice. Split level pool. And we had a little spot to ourselves. So this is us for the night at Port Douglas. Quite warm. It was a warm ride once we got to the bottom of the Kuranda range. And if I can get some editing done tonight, I might even get a video together to give you guys fairly soon. Let's hope.